Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hold on a second. I want to see if Attorney Thalberg has anything.
Well, I suppose I would respond to Councilor Nelson's question about the independent review, and I would be mindful, or I am mindful of the fact that the independent review of revaluation issues addresses, complex legal issues, pending tax appeals, potential litigation, conceivably potential personnel issues, and so it wouldn't be appropriate, given the nature of that, to discuss much publicly about it, except to say that the review is well underway, that the attorney was in town hall this afternoon and had a very productive meeting, I think, with the council liaisons, Councilor Ludwig, Councilor Santinella, and Councilor Hopkins. My understanding is that those councilor liaisons will then report back through the caucuses so that the full council has an opportunity to both have input and be fully up to date as to the progress of the review. The plan is to have those council liaisons meet at least once a month with the attorney, but they all have a direct line of communication to the attorney. So if any individual councilor has questions or would like input, I'd suggest you confer with one of your council liaisons, and I would defer to the council liaisons if they wanted to add anything to that.
Councilor Hopkins.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just to keep kind of the public updated on this, I think it's important to note, we had a, I think, bipartisan list of questions to bring forward through this investigation, comprehensive list. Personally, I am very interested in getting those answers. I am not going to rest until those are answered, for good or for bad. But I think what we shouldn't do here is we should not play politics with this. We have people who are committed to doing it, and sharing this information far and wide, I think, is going to lead to a tainting of that investigation. The answers have to happen, but I don't want to play this politics game back and forth. I think that does a disservice to what we're trying to do here. So I think in that spirit, the liaisons, I believe, agreed to operate with some cone of silence while these answers are being found, so that we're not spreading this far and wide and potentially tainting that investigation. There are important questions that have been asked that this affects just about everybody in town, and we need those answers. Thank you.
To remark of Mr. Councilor Hopkins, he promised to keep the public involved with everything. I don't know why he changed his mind. Thank you.
This stuff should be in writing before we go forward on it, just so there is no confusion and nobody feels left out with it, and that we can update constituents as they come forward. And this is not going to. The concern about this is not going to go away anytime soon. So I think on this. This has to move very quickly, and these questions have to be answered. Currently, there are 22 of them. They're fairly comprehensive. I'm sure others will be added, and I hope they are, because there shouldn't be questions that are excluded from this. It needs to be transparent, but it has to happen. It needs to be transparent, but it has to happen.